Hello friends, and welcome to Moon Magic Tarot. Today's pick a card is all about your creativity. We're going to find out what is causing your creative block. What's blocking you from feeling inspired and motivated? And how can you remove that creative block? Before I get started, just a quick reminder that I do offer private readings on my Etsy shop, so if you're interested, go ahead and check that out, and it's linked in the description down below. Also, thank you so much in advance for liking this video, for commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it. Okay, so today I have 4 piles for you, and the first one, we have this little guy here, and it says, keep going, trust in yourself, you have all that you need. Number 2, we have this little gnome here, and it says, the gnome of mushroom and buttons, seek silliness and joy, they are wise teachers. Okay, number 3 is the Mandragora Mother, and it says, find the secrets hidden in the brambles. Trying to get it to focus here for you. There you go. And lastly, we have pile number 4 with the Green Maid. And it says, the green fae speak to you, let them guide you to safety. Okay, so pick whatever pile you feel most drawn to. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, watch all the piles that you feel drawn to, because there might be a message in each one of those for you. Okay, so welcome group 1 to your reading to find out what's causing your creative block and how to unblock your creativity and become inspired again, and get back into that flow. So you chose the keep going card, but let's go ahead and look at the rest of your cards. Okay, all right, so we have Clover, release your guilt. And we have the Devil, Temperance, the Emperor, View from a Train, the World, the High Priestess, the 5 of Earth, which is the 5 of Pentacles, and we have number 29, Forgive and Release. And lastly, we have this card here, which we'll look at the end. Okay, so the first thing that I'm picking up for you is that there's some kind of situation, something in your past. It could be the recent past or something further back that has caused you to feel down about yourself. Perhaps there may be some kind of guilt surrounding the situation. And this unhappiness that you have with yourself, this guilt that you feel, is blocking your creativity. It's blocking you from being able to connect with spirit and to connect with your inspiration and your muses. And I also see that with the Devil card coming through here, this situation is causing you to be bound by it. And it's causing these negative thoughts in your mind. So whatever this root pain, whatever this heavy burden is, that is the root cause of your blockage. It's basically stopping you from reaching your highest potential. Or from reaching that completion of your project, where you're using your creativity and where you need that. Now, with this forgive and release card here, what this is telling me is that in order for you to unblock, to remove this blockage, you are going to have to forgive yourself. You're going to have to get in touch with yourself as well. With this take time out card here, I feel as though you're being told to take time out to go inwards and work on this situation and this feeling that you have inside, like you're not worthy. It's like you need to learn to love yourself again, and you need to forgive yourself for whatever it is that's causing that guilt inside of you. You need to be able to release that and forgive yourself in order to be able to get back into that flow of things. Now, let's take a look at this view from a train card. It says, there's an invented German word which translates to the false sensation of movement when looking out from a stationary train and you see another train depart. You think you're moving because another train is moving, when you're really just sitting there. Just because there is movement around you doesn't mean you're moving forward. Today, take one small action that is a measurable step toward your goal. Write one paragraph, take a 5-minute walk, text a friend hello. Your goal may feel miles away, but you certainly won't get there by sitting and watching others go by. Okay, so what I see with this card, and also in combination with the Emperor, I see that this blockage is stopping you from making those necessary steps that you need to make in order to unblock your creativity and be able to pursue your projects with more ease and with more flow. So once you're able to get in touch with your inner self, and you're able to heal and forgive yourself from whatever the situation is that has brought you to this state of mind where you cannot connect with yourself, then you will be able to take these small steps every day. Consistency. Every day you know, put a little piece of the puzzle. You know, you've got 1,000 pieces. Every day you fit one in. In 1,000 days, you'll have your project complete. Now, I'm not saying that's how long it's going to take you. It's an example of what I'm trying to say, an analogy, but take time for yourself. Take time out. If you have the ability to take a vacation, take some time off from work. then do that. Do that because you need to renew yourself. You need to unbind yourself from this negative thoughts. It's really that you are trapped in this negative mindset that is causing you to have this blockage in your life. Negativity is what's holding you back. Your negative thought patterns that have arisen from this self-hatred or this guilt that you feel from a past mistake that you made. But it's time to let that go. It's time to release that. You don't need to keep holding on to that baggage, okay? You've learned your lesson. You have learned that karmic lesson already. And it's time for you to let that go. And to get in touch with who you truly are, what you want. Love yourself again. You, right now, your state of mind is lacking. You are in a state of mind of lack. But you don't lack anything. You have all of the resources at your disposal that you need in order to fulfill your project, to accomplish your dreams, and to gain back that flow of inspiration. And for some of you, perhaps, you might need some help from someone else. You might need some assistance in order to deal with this block, to deal with this, whatever this situation is that's causing you to be bound in this negativity, in this negative mindset about yourself. So for some of you, this event is very, very traumatic, and you need actually some kind of guidance from someone, a therapist or a mentor, or maybe even someone in your life that can help you work through these issues that stem from whatever situation it is that made you feel this way about yourself. And, once you do that, you are going to achieve the world. Okay? So, just to summarize, the root cause of your creative block is some kind of negative situation in your past that has caused you to feel guilty or bad about yourself, and has put you in a very negative state that has bound you and kept you from being able to access your creativity. Now, once you take time off in order to connect with yourself and release that pain and forgive yourself, and maybe even get some assistance for that, then you'll be able to start making these small steps towards your goal. And then eventually it will come to fruition. Now, lastly, we have this card right here. And this is the hope jar. And it says, I am full of hope and I take action. So that is your affirmation to help you connect with your creativity and become inspired again. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this small reading. I really enjoyed doing this one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so. It really does help my channel out. Thank you so much for your support and your love, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Welcome group 2 to your reading to find out all about your creative block and how you can remove it. Okay, so let's get started. You chose the little gnome, and we'll go ahead and take a look at your cards. Okay, so first up we have Witch, Justice is Coming. And we have the Two of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have Hurricane, which we'll read in a moment. We have Spirit Guides. Four of Cups. Six of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. And we have Be Nimble. When we ask for help, we must be open to receiving it. We may be called to be flexible when help arrives in unexpected forms. And we'll take a look at this one at the end. Okay, so let's read this. So this is the Hurricane card. And it says, the most violent of storms, a hurricane, causes mass panic, fear, and destruction. It stays far too long and leaves us with heavy hearts, aching over what we've lost. People may call you strong during your most difficult times, but you don't have to be strong by yourself. Leaning on others will be necessary on your toughest days. Even if you're not currently weathering your own hurricane, what do you need help with right now? Who can you lean on? Who might need your help? So for you, group 2, what I'm seeing is that the cause of your creative blockages has to do with the people that surround you. For some reason, you are burdened by those that you love, by the people, by your family members, by your parents. Perhaps they are pressuring you to go a different direction, or they don't support your creative endeavors. And because of that, you are being blocked. Your creativity is being blocked. So we have here this Justice card. And this card is all about, it says justice is coming. And it's all about the universe getting ready to deliver some kind of justice, So I feel as though, this has been very unfair. The way that your family members or your loved ones haven't supported you in your dreams. And this card over here, I feel as though it's signaling the need that you have to rely on other people. It really matters to you what these people think about you. And they're putting a lot of pressure on you to be someone that you're not, or to do something that you don't want to do. It's making you very unhappy. You're not content with the path that your loved ones have chosen for you. And so with the Six of Cups here, I feel as though there's a need for you to let go of that. It's like, you have this connection with these people, with your family. You remember all of the good times you've had together, and you know how much they love you. Perhaps you had a wonderful childhood, and you know that your family, your parents, they have your best interest at heart. And that's what causes you to question the path that your soul is guiding you to take, because you really value their opinion. But in order to unblock in order to unblock your inspiration and to become inspired and motivated again, you need to be able to let that go. Let their opinions go. And with this card here, the Spirit Guides card, I feel as though you're right in seeking guidance from other places that is not your loved ones, your parents. They're biased. They have their own way of viewing things, and and although they have your best interest at heart, they love you, and you know that they are not the ones, the right person to choose your path. That's you. You have to choose your own path. And once you are able to choose that path for yourself and to let go of the past, let go of all these beautiful, wonderful memories, you know, in the sense of those memories holding you back, once you're able to release that, then you'll be able to grow, to move forward in whatever it is, whatever path it is that you feel in your heart that you need to take. Also with the spirit guides, perhaps some of you, if you feel called to do so, you may want to connect with your spirit guides. Seek guidance in the spiritual realm from your spirit guides, from your passed down loved ones. And they have a lot of wisdom to offer you in this, with this situation with your loved ones. This card here just confirms to me the fact that, you know, the pressure that's being put upon you, and the need for you to let go of that pressure and embrace something that may not be conventional. Whatever it is that you want to do in life, your path is an unconventional path. And I also see that you are being invited to take life a little less seriously. You have so much pressure on you. This pressure that you have on you, whatever it is, that's what's causing the block, you know, and it stems from the pressure that your loved ones have set upon you. But you need to connect with your inner child. You need to play again. Go back to your childhood. What were the things that you were drawn to when you were a child? What did you like to play? What did you pretend play? What inspired you? What were the things that you loved when you were a child? Go back to that. Connect with your inner child. Have a conversation with your inner child and find out what it needs, what your inner child is asking for. You need to be able to tap into this energy of childhood in order to access your creativity and to be able to ride that flow and become inspired again. When we're children, it's so easy to become inspired. We play, we imagine, we have such a great capacity for imagination and fantasies and creativity. And as we continue to grow up and we more responsibilities get added to us, we learn lessons, we have burdens, we make mistakes, and we carry those on our shoulder. And we lose sight of that feeling, that carefree feeling that we had when we were children. It's inside of you. This is your inspiration. right here, and it is inside of you. Everything that you need is inside of you. All you have to do is just connect with that inner child, with that playfulness, with that silliness. Find something to do that will help you connect with that energy. And let go of other people's expectations for you. Let go of the burdens in your life that are making you feel discontent. Don't allow the wants of other people to distract you from what you want and what you truly desire and what will make you feel fulfilled. So just to recap, I feel as though you are being blocked. Your creativity is being blocked by the burdens of your everyday life, and the burdens that your family or your loved ones have placed upon you. And you are being asked to let those burdens go, to not allow that to be put up on your shoulders, and to connect with your inner child again, in order to find that playfulness again, and to find and connect with the energy, to connect with source. And perhaps even find some spiritual guidance from your passed down loved ones or your spirit guides, some insight into your purpose. I feel with this card here that also you need to seek, you need to connect. When you connect with yourself, you need to find your purpose. You're not sure yet what you want to do, what path you want to take. So that's going to help you to seek some spiritual guidance about your purpose. Now, lastly, I want to do this last card here, and it's the Happy Magic for Pets. Animals are my friends. I am kind and loving to them. So for some reason, animals are significant here. Perhaps if you have an animal that can help you connect with your childhood again. Perhaps maybe even if you don't have an animal, you might want to consider getting a puppy or something, some kind of animal companion. And I feel as though that's going to help you get in touch with your creativity and get in touch with your muse. Okay, so that's it. That's all I have for you today, group 2. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Did this resonate with you? And I do have an Etsy shop with private readings. If you want to check that out, it's in the link down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Welcome, group 3, to your reading to find out what's causing your creative block. Before I get started, just a quick reminder, I do offer private readings on my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description down below. And support the channel by liking the video, subscribing, and commenting down below. And thank you so much for that in advance. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, well, that's the card you chose. And let's see what cards we have here. Okay, so first up we have dragons. Slay them all. We have the King of Wands reversed. We have the Moon. And we have the Ace of Cups. And we have Low Tide, and we'll read the back of that in a moment. Respect your physical body. Detox, rejuvenate, relax. Page of Swords. King of Cups. 3 of Swords. Pay it forward. And we'll read this one in the end. Okay. So with this Slay Them All Dragons card coming through, along with this King of Wands, there is someone in your life who does not have the best of intentions for you. Many of you are stuck in an abusive relationship. I see that you're stuck in an abusive relationship. Someone is hurting you very deeply, but you do not see it. Or if you do see it, your subconscious mind, you are not allowing yourself to recognize that you're lying to yourself, basically. Let's see what low tide is here. Okay, it says, when the ocean pulls back, we get a peek at everything that is normally covered by a blanket of water. Low tide is a time for a treasure hunt, a magical opportunity to access all the creatures and wonders that decorate the ocean's floor. Like the protective tidal waves, sometimes we hide our own colorful and interesting qualities from others for the sake of being more neutral, professional, or safe. How can you reveal more of your personality and display your gifts today? Think about it in the terms of giving others the joy of your full presence, the way low tide gives us joy. So I feel like with this card coming through and the moon, it's almost like if this situation here, this relationship that you have, is causing for you to hide yourself, to hide your authentic self from the world or from this person. It's like you're not free to be you. And that is what's causing this block. Your blockage is being caused by you not being your authentic self, not honoring who you truly are, hiding aspects of yourself in order to protect yourself from this toxic relationship. This can be a romantic relationship, and I see that for many of you it is a romantic relationship. But for others of you, it can be any other type of relationship, a friendship, with a relative, anything. And it's something that you are unable to see, or it hasn't been brought to light fully. You haven't acknowledged it, or you haven't wanted to see it. Because you love this person. You love whoever this person is. You love them deeply. And of course you don't want that relationship to end, but it is causing your blockage. So there's a need for you to become more compassionate towards yourself and to learn to love yourself. You know, you are not prioritizing yourself. You're not taking care of yourself fully, and this is causing for you to have this blockage, you know, for you to not be able to remove the blockage because you're not putting any effort into yourself. You don't think that you're important. I feel as though this narcissistic person is it's causing for you to not see yourself in a positive light. It's like this person has twisted who you are, or the belief that you have of who you are. They've created some kind of illusion that you need to break out of. There's healing. This, you know, when you decide to end this, when you decide to prioritize yourself, when you decide to slay that dragon, you are going to be able to heal your heart. You're not going to feel sad anymore. You're not going to be shedding tears anymore for this person in this situation. And you will flourish. You will flourish like this tree here. Okay? It's time for you to prioritize you and have compassion for yourself. I feel like this card here is telling you to help yourself. This isn't so much about you helping other people, but you helping yourself and accepting help from other people. The right people. This person here, whoever this King of Wands is, this is someone who is... They are very disagreeable. They have a quick temper. They're judgmental. They are inflexible. And because of that, it's like you fear revealing certain aspects of you, because you fear that retribution from this person who is just overbearing and dogmatic and extremely opinionated and stubborn and controlling. And this is someone that they don't see your point of view. They don't see others' point of view. They think that they're right and that's it. And they're not going to change their minds. You know, and with the King of Wands reverse and the Moon coming through, this person is lying to you. They're not being honest with you. This is a liar, a devious con artist. It's like they act like they're so self-righteous, but they aren't. They have their own crap. You know, they have their own bad things that they have done, you know, that they don't tell other people. They have their shadows that they are aware of, but they hide them very, very well. And so you don't see them. No one does. But it's time for you to slay that dragon. Oh, you need to slay that dragon. Get away from this person. They are holding you back. It doesn't matter how much you love them, okay? You need to find the courage. Find the courage to let this person go. To let the situation go. Open your eyes and allow yourself to see the truth of this situation. I feel that many of you, it's not that you don't see it, it's that you don't want to see it. You don't want to see that this person is holding you back, that the situation is causing this inner turmoil, that you aren't your authentic self, that you're not free to be who you want to be, that you need to overthink everything you do, every action you take, everything you say before you say it, because of fear of this person's retribution, of this person's anger, of this person's disapproval. Take your sword and slay the dragon. It can't be any more simpler than that. This message is very straightforward. You have so much inside of you. There's so much potential inside of you, so much abundance and so much success inside of you that you'll be able to access and heal this heartache, heal this broken heart. Once you decide to let this go, yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's, you know, of course, it's, you know, you're letting go of someone that you love so much, but this love is causing you this heartbreak. It's causing you for you to not be able to get in touch with yourself. You're losing yourself because of this. And once you're able to achieve this, you are going to be able to pay it forward, and you're going to be able to help other people. You'll be the answer to someone else's prayers, because you'll have overcome something great. And from overcoming that and regaining that creativity and that creative flow, something beautiful is going to come out of that. That is going to allow for you to help other people, inspire other people in some way. Okay, so that's it. That's all I see pretty much for this one. And now I want to see what we have here for your little card. And it says, I am a good leader. The Crown. Okay. And with this card coming through here, I feel as though you do not understand this aspect of yourself, because this person has kept you down for so long that you do not realize the incredible power that you have inside of you. Okay, that all you need to do is just make the decision to take your sword and slay that dragon and end it. If you only see this, see the truth that you are a compassionate, understanding, beautiful leader. And with that, I end this reading. Thank you so much for watching this. I really enjoyed this one. Beautiful pile. I hope that I'm sending a lot of courage and blessings your way for this situation. Let me know in the comments down below if it resonated with you, and hit the like button and the subscribe button if you want to support this channel. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Welcome group 4 to your reading to find out what's causing your creative block and how can we remove that blockage. Before I get started, just a quick reminder, if you need a private reading, I do offer them on my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description down below. And I really appreciate it if you will like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. It really supports me, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get started. So you chose the Green Maid. Let's see what cards we have here for you. Okay, so we have Feast, Slow Down, and Celebrate Yourself. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Strength card. We have the Page of Wands. We have Hail, which we'll read in a moment. We have Teach and Share. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Wands. And we have Exercise Gratitude. Okay. And the last one is this, which we'll read at the end. All right, so let's go ahead and read this. So you got Hail, and it says, when hail falls and it feels like the world is falling with it, it's easy to sink into feeling overwhelmed, helpless, and anxious. We shut down because we feel too insignificant to do anything. The thing is, we are insignificant. Little accomplishments will never seem enough for the enormous task at hand, putting the world back together or providing help for others. But by contributing the resources we have, our creativity, our kindness, our compassion, we become part of something significant. We no longer feel stuck in the hailstorm. Pick a charity, pick a cause, or choose a friend and send some compassion their way. So this reading is all about you connecting with your power. finding your value, celebrating yourself, believing in yourself. Okay, so this Five of Wands is telling me that your creative block is being caused because the field in which you need to use your creativity in is extremely competitive. And you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you can be one of those small percentage of people that make it in that field. You feel insignificant. This feeling of insignificance is blocking you from accessing your creative potential. The Page of Wands here, just it's signifying this blockage of creativity. And here we have this confirmation here as well. Self-doubt, confusion, free will, Eight of Swords. You are trapped by your own mind. The limitations are only in your mind. So in order for you to be able to unblock your creativity, you first need to realize that the only thing standing in your way, or the only thing that's blocking your creativity and keeping you trapped in that situation, is yourself, your own mind. And in order for you to overcome this, you need to perhaps take some time for yourself. Get away from it all. Maybe take some kind of trip, a retreat of some kind. Go back to nature and connect with yourself and find your inner strength, your will, your determination, to your inspiration. In order to find your creativity again, you're going to need to retreat. And once you do that, we see here with the Two of Wands that this is the beginning stages of this work that you're going to be doing. And you're going to start seeing this progress very, very quickly once you're able to, break this bondage that you have caused for yourself in your mind. Because your creative field is so competitive, not a lot of people make it in this field. And, you don't believe that you could be one of those people that make it. With this Teach and Share card here, I see that one of the ways in which that can help you connect with yourself, connect with your creativity, and find your inspiration again, is to perhaps mentor someone else in this field. Perhaps teach someone else about this. Perhaps that is your starting point. Perhaps that's how you can set yourself apart in this field, is by becoming someone who can help other people in that field. Teach, like, for example, if you like to draw, for example, and you want to be you want to have success in some kind of media art or something like that, with graphic design or something, whatever it might be, perhaps you might want to, start some kind of business where you teach others to do that skill that you have. And that's a way where you can be able to start having success in the field in which you this competitive field that we're talking about here. With this card here, I feel as though this is trying to tell you that although this field of creativity, this creative field that you're in, is challenging, is competitive, every time you take a leap of faith in this field, every time you try, even if you fail, you will be learning a lesson every single time. And every time you get back up, you're going to be stronger. And then you keep going and you fall again, and then you get back up and you're stronger and stronger and stronger. And you grow more and you become more creative, and you become, and the ideas start coming more. And, you know, don't feel as though because this is so competitive that it's not worth it for you to put the time and effort that it takes in order to be able to bring that dream of yours into fruition. There's something inside of you that you have to share with the world. You have an abundance. Do you see that? Do you see all that fruit? You have an abundance of that. You have an abundance to give the world. There is something inside of you that you are meant to give to the world. There's something that you're meant to teach, to instill in others. Okay? There's a message that you're here to share. Okay? And it doesn't matter all this competition, because this is your path. You have something to say. You have something to give to this world. You are not insignificant. You are very significant. Your work is not insignificant. Okay? Something about you is special, and it sets you apart. Sit on your throne. Walk the path. Walk the path towards your dreams. The Page of Wands also walking towards her path. It's going to take inner strength from you. It's going to take a lot of patience, and it's going to, there's going to be times where you're going to feel like you feel now, that, what's the point? There's so much people doing the same thing. It's like with my tarot, with this channel, with this pick-a-card channel. My husband started about 2 years ago in this, and when we were first starting, there wasn't a lot of pick-a-card channels like there is today. Now there's so many. Every day I see a new pick-a-card channel, And yeah, sometimes I feel like, what's the point of doing this? There's so many channels out there, and I get discouraged because there's just so much competition. It's so saturated now, compared to how it used to be, and I get discouraged. But here I am making the videos because no one else can make these videos the way that I do, because there's no one else on this planet like me, and there's no one else on this planet like you. You are unique. You are your own person. You have something unique to offer the world, and I see it here. You have something to instill. You have a message to share. You have something to teach. There's deep wisdom inside of you. And that wisdom is going to be translated through your creative endeavor, through your art, through whatever it is that, you're seeking this creativity and inspiration for. So take your power. Take your power. Celebrate yourself. Know that you are significant in this life, that you have something to give, that you have a path to follow, that you have a purpose. You have angels, you have guides that are walking beside you and helping you on your path, helping you to guide you which way you need to go in order to fulfill your purpose. Okay?